Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's Monday. We've got boxes, and that means it's time for mail. All right, so mail call coming all over the place. Let's get into these boxes and see what we got. Now, I know what these are for the most part because I've tracked the serial numbers back to what I got, or the tracking numbers to what the package shipment was. So I know what they are. So there's kind of a theme with the exception of this first one. First box here. This is a C3 rollout. My man Rosko, I'll put his information up here. He came on the channel. Well, he was all over the place during C3, Comics Curing Cancer. He was big part of last year's event, big part of this year's event. He was on, and throughout the whole time, he was working on a piece that drawing that originally he was going to auction and sell, and then at some point it became no, he wasn't going to do that. He was just going to AOK it to me, and that's fine because I was probably like the person who was going to buy it anyways, because it was really kind of a personal thing. And so what it was is he's got two things. Oh, he sent an extra bonus book. Nice. Is that a? All right. So the bonus book he sent me was a Firefly 25. Probably one of the few people that he knows that appreciates Firefly, and I don't think I have that cover, so that's cool. Okay, so look on the back. Let's pull this out. So I got a post-it here. It says "Look on the back." So we got to make sure. I mean, this has got some kind of wraparound or something going on in the back, which is gonna be cool. So let's pull this book out completely. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Holy cow! So this is a sketch blank for Deceased Dead Planet. DC Deceased. So on the back of the here, you see he did our C3 logo with the Comics Curing Cancer thing. It says October 21st to 23rd, 2022. So nice little tribute thing, the C3 edition. And check this out. He took the Nightmare Before Christmas. There's a band in Nightmare Before Christmas is playing instruments. Kind of took them and put my face in there inside the stand up. That's awesome. Coolio, Bone Daddy. That's so awesome. I mean, I'm a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan. He knew that. Started working on this. It's just incredible. I mean, not only, I mean, I know you look at it and know exactly what it is, but I mean, the detail going in and drawing all this stuff for all these stones and stuff. That is just awesome job. Roscoe, you are amazing. Thank you so much. And now that makes 3 sketch covers I have with my face. That's awesome. Oh my God. So cool. All right. Let's put that off to the side. That one is going to have to get an art slab. All right. Ooh, I know that one's going to go to. I'm going to send that one off to EGS and get a custom label to go with it too. That's going to be sweet. All right, so this book here, the rest of these books should be mystery and space books. I've been working on, I guess if you were waiting for Spider-Man, you can leave now because there isn't any. I've been working on my mystery and space run. Took a little gap for a little bit, and then found a couple recently. All of a sudden came up. Basically, what it was is they had been starting to heat up. And the prices were starting to get a little bit high, and so I said, "Well, forget it." And now the market's cooled back down; they're back down where I'd like them to be. So, at least or at least down enough where the pricing is aligned with the condition, because we started to get price condition creep where people were just asking, not unreasonable sums of money for a book necessarily, but not reasonable for the condition of the book. So, anyways, so here is Mystery in Space 74, 1962, 12-cent goodness there. We have Adam Strange versus Adam Strange. That old. How many times did we see that in some superhero thing where it's like the doppelganger? We'll cut that out. The doppelganger facing off against the doppelganger, and you got to figure out who's gonna be the one. But that's great. I like this. This is well packaged. Very nice, double boarded, thick, um, great looking book. Don't see any significant creases. There's definitely colors breaking spine ticks along here, very minor, but hey, it's from 1962. That makes it 60 years old, and it's entitled to have a couple little wrinkles. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So this is another Mystery in Space book. This one sent in a U-line with, oh, nice, some foam board. That's nice and thick, and that will definitely prevent that from getting damaged. Number 64, FM condition. All right. So this one here, this is in not as good of condition, but it's still in fine condition, which is really all I care about on these guys. So there's some spine ticks. This is number 64. So this is, issue 64. So this should be, well, if that was 62, and it was 74, then this should be like probably 61 or 60. This one drops down to a 10-cent goodness. And there we go. He's got to be avoid being touched by the radioactive invader, or he'll set me aglow too. That's really too bad. That's what you're worried about, is just being set aglow. Son of Two Worlds fights a desperate duel with the radioactive menace. Adam Strange is a badass. I don't care what you say. I just wish he had the bubble helmet more. All right, so this one concerned me. I did open it like as soon as it got here in the mail. So this is sent in a freaking bubble mailer, and I have not removed any packaging from this. Let me show you exactly how this came. This was bubble mailer with a piece of paper and one extra backing board with the backing board that the book is in. That's how it was sent. And you can see it's not exactly flat anymore. So we'll definitely need to be pressed. So who does this type of great stuff? Well, why not check out Lex Welsh of Crazy Comics? He's the one who would ship you a Golden Age book in a bubble mailer with just a single backing board to back it up. So yeah, maybe you'll consider buying with them again, and maybe I won't. But so this is Mystery in Space issue 11. So this is way early in the run. This is in the 50s. $1 million prize if anyone who guessed the creature that looks inside this spaceship. So obviously you can see the staples are here on the front of the book, so you know this has some spine roll to it. The spine has some a lot of wear. I mean, this is a low grade book. There's some color breaking creases that go the length of the whole book. Everything else. So once I get this pressure else, we're probably looking at a 253 or whatever. But it's issue 11. So there you are. All right, good job there, Lex Welsh. Last up, I don't remember what book this is. I think it's a Mystery in Space book, but I'm not even entirely sure on that. This was a book that I found it initially on eBay. I had been watching it for a while on eBay. Oh yes, it must be a Mystery Space book. I remember. I'd been watching this book probably for 4 or 5 months. There was no option to provide an offer. So I just kept waiting, hoping that one day I wasn't quite ready to spend what they were asking for it. Didn't necessarily need it right now. There were a couple that were available, type of thing. So it's just kind of in a wait and see mode, and figured, maybe someday that he'll send an offer, and then I can counter his offer and get a deal. Well, then one day they lowered the price pretty significantly. And I was like, oh, wow, okay, now that's in a price range that I'm like seriously interested in buying. And I then took a look and realized that, oh, you know what? Let me check to see if this seller is on Instagram under the same handle. And sure enough, I found them, and then found that they had a website, and went to their website, and they had the item listed on their website as well. So it was an actual retail store. So I reached out to the retail store, and I said, "Hey, I noticed that this item is on your eBay store. It was the same CGC item number for less. So it was actually list. They didn't lower the price on their website. They'd only lowered on eBay. So the price was high. And I said, so, well, would you be willing to do this price if I bought it through your website here instead of on eBay? So now I didn't do anything wrong. I did some investigation. I found the item on their website. I reached out to them through their website about purchasing it on their website at a price comparable, with a little bit less than what was being asked for on eBay. And since they were dual listing it, they didn't really do anything wrong, because nobody approached them on the eBay platform asking for them to go off platform and sell it. Instead, it came through their store website. So anyways, they came back, they gave me, they met me in the middle, because they it was a consignment book and blah blah blah. And at that point, it was close enough to what I wanted, um, and I was like, all right, just get this done. They were saving me on some taxes as well. Um, so this is, yeah, this looks really good too. This is Mystery in Space, issue 3. And I've been watching this for a while. There have been a couple up on this site. There was a 5 that was up there that somebody was asking way too much for, but this one was pretty reasonable. There's been a couple raw copies that were up there that were okay, but they were beat up and maybe going to be 2.5 3s. So the option to be able to get something that's already slabbed as a 4.0 at a reasonable rate, I'm down with it. I love this. Here we have this is actually the last issue, I think it is. It's not denoted here, but I think that issue 3 is the last issue with the Galaxy Knights in it. But Mystery, look at this big old, we got our big planetary cannon, whatever, shooting rocket ships, and the planetary space knights, or Knights of the Galaxy, are coming with Duel of the Planets. That's just great. Giant ray guns, rocket ships, aliens. It's all good. Weird enemies and fantastic weapons defy the Knights of the Galaxy. Wonder if the Knights of the Galaxy, huh? I wonder if George Lucas ever read Mystery in Space. Huh, this is 1951, folks. So there you go. 52 big pages. That is awesome. I'm so pumped. And look at the back. Oof, you get yourself some. How creepy is that, dude? Oh, oh my gosh. No box tops to send. Cut them right off the package, off of Wheaties, and get yourself. So this book, I'm wondering. So I definitely see a good bunch of soiling. I see some spine roll to this book. But there are also a lot of color breaking issues and some minor tears. So I'm guessing even with a really, really good cleaning press, I'm betting if it goes up, it's a 4 or 5, no more. There's no way this is getting to a 5. As a matter of fact, I seriously doubt it's even getting to a 4 or 5, based on the spine wear here. These staples you can see there and there, and we have in these other corners here, we have multiple. All on the top, you have some spine breaking stuff and some more dog ear down over here. So, and a big dog ear on the back side here. So yeah, even with that, all this is, I think this is where it was at. There's no point taking it out and doing anything to it. We're gonna stick with that anyway. So yeah, Mystery in Space 3, Mystery in Space 11, 64, 74, and then Rosko original, baby. Yeah. All right. We know that the Rosko original is the favorite. So let's set that aside. Aside from that, what do you guys like best? You like good old doppelganger, radioactive glow monster, guess what's in the flying saucer that also you can read around a corner now, or giant freaking laser beams that can blow up planets and space knights? That sounds very Lucasy. All right, guys, until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including myself. I mean, I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.